Test. Hey there, everybody. This is Brian Fink from the Church of the Resurrection with the Word from the DCC. And I didn't really have any great ideas of videos to make, so I thought I would film myself milking a goat. I talk a lot in these videos about my life on the farm, and it's actually a phrase we use quite a bit around the farm, that this is life on the farm, and it just made me think a lot about being really intentional about how my wife and I have chosen to live our life and raise our kids. And plus, you probably haven't, I don't know how many of you have ever seen someone milk a goat before, so this is what it looks like. Let alone someone with a philosophy degree who studies theology and teaches religion and history in middle school. My wife and I moved onto the farm a few years ago, right after we got married, and my grandmother was looking for a little help around the farm, and she's had goats and pigs and chickens my whole life. They had sheep and horses at one point, and after my grandfather passed away, things were slowing down a bit, and the farm's a lot to take care of, even though it's a tiny little farm, really, just a few goats, a few chickens and pigs. And so when we moved out here, I told Graham that I'd be happy to help. I'd be happy to take care of the lawn and help with chores and as much as I could, and as long as she wanted to have animals. And after, I don't know, it couldn't have been more than a couple of months, and it started to feel like I couldn't imagine living anywhere else but on a farm, which is strange because I didn't grow up on a farm, kind of a city boy. I never imagined having livestock, that's for sure. And I don't think my wife imagined it either. But there's a little culture out here, a little community that we've built for ourselves, and I don't know, I can't imagine a better place to raise my children. There's a simplicity to life on the farm. There's a routine, there's an order, and sometimes I feel like I'm a monk. I wake up in the morning at 5:30 and come out at night, milk them again, the animals, and there's just a routine and an order to it. It's a beautiful simplicity, as much work as it is. I don't know, maybe we could all use a little bit more of that in our lives. Order, simplicity. Maybe we're neglecting an ordered life of prayer, or an ordered life in our homes with a routine, or mealtime, or even just keeping the place clean. Order brings peace. Augustine talks about the tranquility of order. And what he really means is when things are ordered, there's a place of peace in our hearts and in our lives. So anyway, she's milked out. I've gotten pretty good at it. I've had about 4 years of practice. You should have seen me when we first started. Anyhow, thinking and praying about order and a simple life, and being intentional in the choices that you make. This is a word from the DCC. I'm Brian Fink, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. All right. You done, Mace? All right.